3 different ways to do this event, guys, that benefits you. I'm going to go over the awards and 3 different ways, no matter what your skill level is, on how you can get the most out of this NHL awards level. Yes, there is a free option at a 97 and a 95. I'm going to show you those options, and I'm going to show you what you can do with them. Or if you can't get everything done, I'm going to show you how you can maximize on it. Let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and let's make the most out of this NHL event. I went over the entirety of the event yesterday. If you want to go see that and everything that I'm going to be talking about explained a little bit more, it is on yesterday's video. But today's video is going to talk about how you can use or maximize on the things you can do. So if you can do everything, you're going to be able to get yourself a free 97 and a free 95 total out of this event, and I'm going to show you how. Or if you can't get everything done, what can you do to turn in to get the most out of it, right? So in Hut Rush, you get 87s and 84s. You get a lot of 84s, you get 2 87s, and you can use those to make an 89. So if you do Hut Rush, throughout the course of it, you get 84s and 87s, and you can turn all that stuff into 189, right? So even if you can't do the objectives, even if you can't do the moments, you can get yourself an 89 to turn into power-up collectibles or whatever you want. You want to use them on your team, use them on your team, or you can turn them into the power-up collectibles and get a kickback, a feedback, just by doing Rush. That's not bad, getting a handful of collectibles, power-up collectibles, just for playing Hut Rush for a couple hours. You also have the max patch ready moments. You win a game, you get an 87 max patch ready. So just winning a game on rookie gets you an 87 overall. That's excellent. That'll help you put that 87 towards maybe getting another 89, saving up the 89s to get yourself a 95. Unless you can, do the max patch ready moments. If you can do them, or at least some of them, getting them up as high as you can get them would be ideal to get as many power-up collectibles as you can, because that's going to be one way of doing this, guys. If you can't get everything done, it's not a big deal. Turn those cards into power-up collectibles, get power-up collectibles, and build your team up from there. But going through these lists, and none of these are really that terribly hard until you get to the last one, which it frustrated me a little bit. I burnt through these fairly quickly on stream this morning, and this one here frustrated me. I don't know why it has to be in the third period. You're down by 3. You got to get 3 goals on Superstar in 3 minutes. It wears on you a little bit. I got it done, but it wore on me a little bit, and I just don't know why it has to be that difficult for a moment. That, in my opinion, doing moments like that is really stopping a big percentage of the game from getting this card all the way maxed out. And then after you do that, right, you go into your NHLs, and everything they give you here is another big one, right? So you get your max patch ready, you do him in here, and as you're getting stuff done, you're getting 84s, put them in your lineup and get more stuff done. But if you do Hut Rush, the moment, and these objectives, you will come out of it with 11 84s, 3 87s, 1 89, and 2 95s. So just that there is enough to get you 197. But if you added 188 and 184, for the small price of 184 and 188, you can get yourself a 97 and a 95. So the 3 ways that you can do this. 1, do everything you can, and whatever you can't finish, get it done, turn them into collectibles, and be done with it. 2, if you can get everything done, you can get yourself 1 free 97 and keep the 95 patch ready. So that's good to do if you're willing to put an 88 and an 84 in. That's all you got to put in if you get everything done. Just 188, 184. That's not that bad for 97 and a 95. Now, if you wanted power-ups, because let's say the third option here is none of these cards are good for your team, right? So one option is do what you can, turn those cards into power-ups. The other option is play out everything, add an 88 and an 84, and get yourself a 97 and a 95. Or 2, do everything, which will give you 2 95s, 189, 3 87s, and 11 84s. If you turned all that into power-ups, guys, this is pretty big. If you turned all that into power-ups, you would get 28 power-up collectibles and 3 packs. So you get 3 player packs. That's not really much, but it's something. And then you get 28 power-up collectibles. The reason that is pretty awesome and huge value is, for instance, if you were built the Zdeno Chara, but you haven't had him powered up yet because you don't have power-up collectibles, if you do this, it takes 27 power-up collectibles to get Zdeno Chara all the way up. So if you do this all just for free, you can get yourself a Zdeno Chara powered all the way up if you turned everything in plus the packs. I'm not suggesting that's the way to go. I'm just saying, if these cards do not appeal to you, you can utilize them in a huge way to help your team. This is a great event, guys, and I really truly believe that everyone, no matter your skill level, can take advantage of it. Do what you can in Hut Rush, do what you can in Objectives, take all those cards they give you, make the highest overall you can, and use that for power-ups. Unless you can get everything done, and then just enjoy the free 97, guys, because there is a free 97 in here. If you turn in everything you get, you can get yourself one free 97. But and how you're gonna do that is you gotta turn in Matt's Pacioretty and the free 95 you get for completing everything. But if you wanted to keep the Max Pacioretty, a small price of an 88 overall and an 84 overall, and you can get yourself a 97 and a 95. Great event, in my opinion. I just wanted to break that down in 3 different ways you could use this event to help your team. 1, you get yourself a 97, helps your team. 2, you don't need any of these cards. You get everything done. You turn all that into power-up collectibles. 28 collectibles, 28 power-up collectibles, guys, helps your team. And then 3, if you maybe can't complete everything because some of them are a little too hard, get what you can get done and turn those into power-up collectibles, because they gave you a lot of cards that you can get turned into a high enough overall to get yourself a handful of power-up collectibles to really help your team. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this does help. Get out there, crush it, take advantage of the NHL awards, and until next time, ciao, ciao.